Yeah, sorry I was there, but somehow I blocked my microphone and camera, so I had to sign out and sign back in. Did I
That's
do
right.
something wrong?
Nope. Merry Christmas, everyone. This is episode number uh, 89. And we have with us tonight, first in, Rob D., the New York Outcast. Welcome.
Good evening, everybody. Merry Christmas. Thanks for having me. Thanks
You
for
are so
joining
welcome.
us.
Ooh, that looks like a good dessert.
Oh, yeah. Can't wait. I'd probably get yelled at if she seen me even eyeballing it right now, but
Oh, yeah.
just thought I'd show
uh, You'll definitely get in trouble for that one. Next in, we had Mr. Willie Bulletman. How's it going?
I'm doing good. Sorry about talking over your intro.
Yeah, that's right. Next, we have the co-host extraordinaire, Mr. DM Foss. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Merry Christmas.
And let's get the intro going.
In a world of uncertainty and turmoil, one man stands alone, along with his faithful sidekick. A man who entertains and educates the masses weekly, 70% of the time. Born out of the dusty plains of Washington State, now from the coastal forests of Oregon. The man, the myth, the man, G23.
So, you might see a couple people have thrown out a hashtag. You got hashtag Aegis, AEGIS. If you throw that out in the crowd without any spaces or pound sign, however you want to put it, you will be entered into winning a field kit, which I will show you. You will be introduced into your choice. You'll either get to choose the digital ACU camo, or the woodland camo kit, or you can get just the straight black. This is the kit that I have, and so it comes with 4 different bore brushes. Then you've got 2 different sizes for your patch, to be able to put your patches through your barrel, either your pistol or your rifle. You got a little pistol snake, bore snake, and a rifle bore snake. You get a T handle. You get a toothbrush adapter that goes onto your cleaning rods that are a 2-piece there. You get a nice pick, a 4-ounce bottle of the cleaner. I think it's a 1 or 2-ounce bottle of the lubricant. Everything comes in this nice carry bag, which you can attach with MOLLE to like your range bag. It comes with patches. It comes with Q-tips for cleaning. So you all will have a chance to get in on that. So I know Mr. Willie's going to have to redo it because he put a space after the pound sign.
No problem.
So if you went on to try to win that, Mr. Foss, if you want to get in on it, you can. So,
There's no point. I plan on winning this one.
Yeah, I figured I'd set it out. Let somebody else win.
well, definitely a nice little kit you can take with you. Keep it in your rig, you know. So definitely nice to have. Foss knows from experience that I'm pretty addicted to cleaning kits. Because when him and I were hanging out last Saturday, I was looking at cleaning kits, and I was like, "Yep, I go out with another cleaning kit. The wife's gonna kill me."
Yeah, that video of you shooting the ARs, that's got like 1,300 views.
Wow,
People like watching you shoot ARs.
I guess so.
You say 1,300?
Yeah.
Wow, man. It's pretty good. Yeah, it looks like that kit doesn't look bad at all.
A lot of stuff in it.
Yeah,
Now, is it geared toward a specific caliber, or
it's got 9mm, 357, 40, 45. I think it's even got a 22 brush.
okay,
Then you've got some
sort of like a AR style with the bigger brushes on the backside, like the chamber area, like the
So-
2-stage brush, or no?
You've got your regular, like, I wish I could make that bigger, but so you've got your brass brushes. You can go, go down your chamber, your bore, and down your barrel to try breaking up some of the carbon and everything before you're running patches and everything through there. It's even got some crap. Now I'm drawing a blank of the actual correct name for them.
Jags.
Yeah, where you can shove your patches down. So then you've got 2 brass rods that can screw together. So if you want to do a rifle or if you want to do pistol length, then you've got a nice sturdy T-handle that screws in so that you can actually have a nice weight for being able to screw down the barrel or twist down your barrel as you're trying to clean. So if you, I
Cool.
don't know if that helps at all. You get quite a bit of the extra long Q-tips. I mean, I think there's like 10 or so that come in that little kit. So I do believe there is 0 problems with having that go to Massachusetts or any place. I do even believe it's California compliant. So
Probably has to have a tag that says it causes cancer.
yeah, it's a pretty nice kit. And if you guys didn't watch the interview, then I would suggest going back and watching the interview with the owner, Rod, where he explains a lot about the products and why the two-step is what he thinks is a better process. And zero free guns come with tonight's prizes unless somebody else wants to donate some firearms.
Yeah, sorry, I got sidetracked a little bit. Now, is he saying a two-step process to like cleaning the AR? Is that what you're referring to, or
All of it. So your handguns and your rifles, he believes there's the two-step is a better cleaning, and
okay?
over running like a CLP setup.
So the cleaner and a lubricant rather
Yes.
than
Okay, I get what you
combined
mean
one.
now. Okay,
Yeah. So you clean it with the cleaner, and like he was saying, he cleaned them all with the cleaner, and then he would wash the cleaner off and use an industrial hair dryer to dry the firearm, and then he would apply the lubricant and then wipe off the leftover. But he was using ultrasonic tanks. We're not going to be using ultrasonic tanks most likely, but if you have it, there's no problem doing it. Willie says the winner can have his wife if he. So
Sam of Anarchy's wondering what the retail price is on it.
$48, $47.99 for the field kit. So yes, this kit is for $47.99, and I want to say it's like $8 shipping. Or you can do it if you want to finance. There's the ability you can have pay in full or in 4 interest-free installments for orders between $50 and $3,000. So that is an option if people want to do it that way.
I don't think that's a bad price for what you get. Because if you figure like the brushes and the jags and then whatever the loops to hold your patches, I can never remember the name of those.
So you
Just those alone are usually, the kit with those are like $20. And then, you add in the cost of the snakes and then the cost of the cleaners, and you're going to be at least up in the $50 range, I think. Pretty sure.
and that's not including the bag,
Yeah.
because a lot of that, and you're getting a patch. So that is another thing. So you see the patch or the logo up on the front. This is a patch, so you can take that off and you could put, whatever patch you wanted. If you have a Smith & Wesson patch, you could put that on there. If you have a Walter, you could put that on there. Every second matters. Any patch that you really would want to put on there.
So the Glock patch.
Oh, you can clearly.
Nah, he said they're not allowed.
So yeah, and the lubricant, if you just want to buy just the lube from their site, it's $9 for the lube, and it is $11 for the cleaner. And that is an option. And then they have like a basic kit, which doesn't come with the rifle, or maybe trying to see what. Let me look at the basic. So yeah, the basic doesn't have all the. I don't think it comes with the brass rods. Doesn't come with the brass rods. Doesn't come with some of the other stuff. So you get, it's still a pretty nice kit. It's more pistol setup wise. So you guys do have plenty of choices if you want to do. And if you want to buy just the cleaner and lube as a combo kit, it's $18. So I'm going to stop screen sharing that. I see Uncle John is out in the crowd. Again, if you guys want to be entered to win the deluxe field kit, put hashtag or pound Aegis, AEGIS, out in the crowd. Neither. I don't have an affiliate link, and I do not work for them. So, you guys have any questions about that product?
You could put a banner up so it'll show on the screen and not be in the chat with the correct spelling.
Oh, I guess I probably could. I'll have to create.
Seems like a cool giveaway.
Maybe I can remember how to do this.
Yeah, I can't create any of those things. I can only show what you've already done for my options.
So I see we have, let me go through and start out. We first in the crowd was Southpaw RX, followed by Artak and Daughter, G-Webs, Willie, Bulletman, Kingpin, Sam of Anarchy, AR Gun 1776, Miss Ting Ting, Rob D, the New York Outcast, Andy 79Z28, Michael Hurtneck, Tim S, Mr. Drew Bradley, Town, our Toy Town Inc. Ozzy's out there. The Minotupperware, Kingpin. I know I'm probably missing people. I'm not all the way at the bottom yet. Uncle John is out there. Mr. Jamie JH586. Walter Bunning is out there. Bald and Curious is out there. Makojo's out there. Mr. Kingpin is out there. And what's it? Senior Master Sergeant Bulldog is out there. I had to think. I almost try to.
Oh, I'm not out there anymore. Just if anybody's saying hi. So, Merry Christmas, everybody. If you came in late and missed my previous statement of stating so.
Yep. Got the wife bugging me.
Clean up that mess you made last night when you were drunk.
Hey, if it happens when I'm drunk, I'm not responsible for it.
Oh, that's not how it works, man.
This may not be the way it works in your house. It's the way it works in mine. I'm going to get smacked in the back of the damn head because of you, Rob.
Good. It's about time. I've been waiting for this.
Rob's waiting for you to smack me upside the back of the head.
Please, pretty please.
You
All
hear
I
her,
want
Rob?
for Christmas.
Oh, yeah. So, has everyone heard the Biden Christmas present?
I heard the phone call deal he had. Heard about that. If that's what you're talking about.
You haven't actually seen it?
Nah, I honestly, this probably sounds bad, but I couldn't care less what the guy has to say. So, I don't get into all that or the Instagram or any of that. In my opinion, it's a disgrace, and I don't need to be reminded on a daily occasion. But go ahead. I understand it's part of the show.
No, I'm not playing it because I'm not gonna face the chance of a copyright strike. But yeah, that was funny as hell with him saying, "Let's go, Brandon. I agree." And the look on his wife's face was funny as hell.
I heard she agreed or something.
Yeah, she was
Smiling
laughing
or something, or I agree or something like that. I don't know. Maybe that was him saying. I don't know. I shouldn't even stuff.
So
your brain.
He said, "Let's go, Brandon. I agree." And she's laughing, and then all of a sudden she got all kind of. Wait a minute. Did he just say that?
It's like public elder abuse right there. Even the wife's in on it, Damn shame.
Yes, I was kind of waiting for something like that too. He says, I was waiting for her to do a head slap. So. Yeah, it must have taken her a good probably like 10 seconds to realize what just happened. And then he kept saying, "Are you from Oregon? Are you from Oregon?" Hopefully that's a doll.
Nope. Told you I'm on guard duty.
Oh, I thought I was thinking that it was like staring up the wall or something.
No, just wrapped in blankets.
Well, the way you had it looked kind of more like the kid was staring up the wall, and I'm like, "Oh, okay."
She kind of slid off my chest because I was sitting here, and that's how she is. So
Well, she looks pretty comfortable.
Yep. Nice and full.
So let's discuss the fact that I shot 2 Smith & Wessons last weekend.
You shot 3 Smith & Wessons last weekend.
And now you're a junkie.
And I still don't see what the draw to the M&P is. It was like, blah. It was whatever. But that Smith & Wesson 4006, it was nice and comfortable in the hand. I got to tell you.
I think you're lying because you were smiling like a little kid.
Okay. Were we not talking a whole lot of crap, Foss, about how Rob was going to be eating it up that I was shooting a M&P?
You're just waiting for it.
Now he's staying silent. He's like, crap. I got baited into it.
No, I'm trying to mess with my ghetto stove again, which is never a problem. Unless
Until
it's
it's
a
an
damn
important
holiday.
day, a
Yeah.
holiday, and you're
Yeah.
trying to cook a good dinner. And then it's a problem.
Yeah, by the way, this stove's been jank.
Why don't you just take your cheap ass and go and buy a new stove?
Banging on it.
Because I'm a cheap ass. It works every other time.
You need a new stove. Yeah.
Damn it.
I'm just saying, you could probably go to a used.
There,
a
it's
used-
working. Ah, yeah.
It's working for 5 minutes.
The crap I gotta deal with.
That's hilarious.
I'm just saying, take your ass down to a used place and pick one up for like $50-$100.
Where do you think I got this one?
Well, it's time.
Where'd you get
It's
it?
time to get rid of it. Time to move on. You got your money's use out of it. Now it's time to go get a new one.
Still got some life in there. Come on now.
Is it electric?
Gas.
Does it just have dials, or does it have computer board?
Dials.
You can fix it.
I know. I was actually in the discussion with that yesterday, but it's on the list of things to do.
So I see Mike has joined us, and even Bald is feeling bad for you. He says that he has a microwave from the last kitchen job he did that he can send to you.
I don't need your free microwave. Thank you. I've got a microwave. Got one of them fancy toaster oven, I don't know, things.
Now, is it a toaster oven, or is it one of those the ones that they're trying to pawn off as an air fryer?
I think it's one of those. It's got that turbo convention setting and crap. I don't know.
Yeah. So, SIGs are really nice pistols. I'm going to tell you. So. So Willie says, buy a new stove and write it off on your taxes.
If Honda made a stove, I might buy a new one.
Why?
Because then it would run.
Possibly.
Oh, I
All
finally
it would
got
take is a swift kick and a zip tie, and it would last forever.
You finally got your what?
I got my Honda back.
Oh,
Congratulations.
That only took you what, 6 months?
No, mid October. But yeah, I picked it up Christmas Eve. So Friday?
Yesterday?
Yeah. I think I picked it up yesterday.
So Mr. Hurtneck is asking if anyone knows about the Ruger Max 9. They're not a bad pistol for the little small micro. I haven't shot one, so it's I would assume it's going to be snappy due to the fact that it is, a smaller micro compact. Either one of you guys have any
I don't
thoughts
have
on that?
any personal or first-hand experience with it, so I can't really say.
Yeah, I don't have any experience. I've heard a lot of people talk about them in a favorable way, but other than that, I don't know much about them.
Well, it was good to see you, Miss New York Outcast, or the Misfits Darling. So you guys might be getting snow. We will not be getting snow.
We got snow. It's been snowing on and off all day.
Yeah. There's a slight chance that it could hit the valley floor, but I'm at like 500 feet above sea level. So everything I see is 1,000 feet or higher that is getting snow. So we're getting rain.
We got rain.
Maybe everybody.
Yeah, it's going to probably turn to black ice for you guys.
Probably. Yeah, it's a shame. So much for a white Christmas.
I'm pretty sure
Like-
Foss would be willing to donate his snow to you.
But that'd be cool.
I don't care about.
Oh, go ahead.
I was saying I don't mind it. I like the snow. It's I don't, it doesn't bother me to drive in it. It's peaceful.
Yeah, I don't mind the snow. It's the cold I don't like. So I'd be happy if it snowed Christmas and was warm by New Year's. Like, everything likes to break in the cold. All the things you put off and forgot about come back and bite you right in the butt as soon as it gets cold out.
Well, thank you, Sam of Anarchy. He says for all of us to stay warm and stay safe. So, question for the panel. If you had a grant of 1,200 and 0 firearms, what would be your pistol, rifle, shotgun combo? Rob, start it off.
All right. And then this is just regular situations, or I'm assuming just normal times, just decided to get into guns and you got that money.
I'm not sure what the backstory is on it. It just says if you had a grand to 1200 and 0 firearms, what would be your pistol, rifle, shotgun combo?
Well, I'd probably go with an M&P, of course. And depending on the market, I might have to go used for this stuff, but probably M&P for a handgun, an affordable AR, which would probably be Smith and Wesson as well, and then I'd probably be lucky to have enough change for like a Maverick 88, but that would do the job.
So I'm not sure if it's like normal prices, that's one thing. But if it's the inflated prices that we're still seeing today for a grand to 1200, I'm not a whole lot sure you could get all three of those. But Mr. Foss, go ahead.
Well, in before time prices, I would build an AR because you could do that for, say $400. You could do it for cheaper. I have built it for cheaper before, but say, $400. So that leaves you 800 if you're looking at 12. And then Maverick 88 security. That's between 350.
Whoa, he's allowed to copy me?
Well, I have one.
I'm just messing with it.
So, it puts you at about 700. So that's another 500 for a handgun. I don't know. If you want to go cheap, I would say like a Taurus TH40.
You just pissed off all the Taurus guys.
I have the TH9. I haven't had a problem with it. It's one of my
but the word
home
cheap,
defense guns.
that's just bad.
Oh, sorry, affordable. I try to use affordable instead of cheap when I'm talking inexpensive
There you
guns. A Glock. You can get a Glock for around 500 because it's going to work. It's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be fancy, but it would work. And I really like the Glock 48. It's a 9mm, but it feels really good, and it shot really well for me. Even though I love my G20, in this scenario, I'd say a G48. So that would top you out right there on your 1200.
Well, if we're talking like normal prices, you could pick up a nice AK. It was like $500-600
for $1,200. There you go. You're done.
Nowadays, but actually, you can still find
he's got
some
black market too, so he might be able to get stuff we can't get. I don't know.
Oh, if we're talking street prices, that's a whole different thing. But legitimate, you can pick up a nice AK for $500-600. It's not going to be a great AK. If you're talking today's prices, if you're talking before everything happened, yeah, $600-700 was a great price. I'd probably go with a Rock Island Armory 1911 in 45, and I'm done. You ain't getting a shotgun after that. There's $1,200 right there.
I think Mike there might have been on to something in a sense. So we may be looking at this wrong in a sense because we already, we're already kind of in the guns. So if we were brand new, you could take the high point route and then with the Maverick 88 and end up with a few $100s worth of ammo and magazines that you can practice with too. So, I mean, that's something. Yeah, because you got a surfboard, don't make you a surfer,
Yeah. Well, RTAC says the Taurus G3, Anderson AR, Stevens combo. So going with those three and ammo and a holster, you can get all of that new for like $1,000 to $1,200. So, and then Mr. Bulldog says Glock 19, Remington 870, and a Ruger 1022. So, not a bad. So,
All right, I got one for you. If you could gift somebody a gun and cost wasn't a factor, what would it be? And
One
now,
we will
I
own,
guess you
or
could say who, and I don't know.
are we talking about just gifting just anybody or somebody new to firearms?
No, say you got to gift it to Foss, and Foss has to gift it to you. What would you guys do?
so one that we own, or just
No, any
gun.
firearm.
And cost doesn't matter.
Right.
Got it. Go big or go home. A Barrett M1 A82 50 BMG with a nice Leupold scope.
I don't know, an Abrams.
That doesn't count.
I would ask him what he wanted. And then
That's
give him what he
horrible.
wanted.
You just got to pick him something.
See, like if it was I had to gift you, Rob, something, then I'd probably go with a nice Norinco AK-47 so that you can actually understand the true meaning of what a great rifle is over that
Yeah,
abominable
I'd be
AR.
happy with that. At least you didn't say it was a Glock.
Ooh,
I know what I'd gift you. One of those meteorite 1911s. There you go.
damn, that would be $1 million gun. Yeah. That would be one safe queen, I guarantee you. So Balding Curious says, New York, once I hit lotto, I'm going to gift you a Wilson Combat EDC X9 or Staccato C2 so you can finally get over your Smith & Wesson BS.
Man, you'd have to give me like 600 rounds with it so I can get through the break-in period and actually maybe like it.
Well, I am going to. So Bulldog said he gifted a Glock 19 and an AKV to his nephew-in-law. So I threw the link out if people want to jump in, and I got room for 3 people.
Well, they forgot my AK. So I don't know, man. Yeah, thought we were family. Oh, damn. You let this guy in?
I guess I'm not banned anymore.
Look, I want my AK Draco pistol back, man.
You like that?
That was just supposed to be a loaner.
Oh,
Here it is, like 6 months later.
well, you should have never sent it to me.
Thought you said it got lost.
Oh, it did. That's a different one.
Oh.
So Defense Dad popping in saying Merry Christmas. So Merry Christmas. Hopefully everything is going good. That would be a nice rifle to have. Lucas McCain's rifle, Matt Dillon's revolver. So, how was your Christmas? Mr. Artak?
Well, considering what's all happened this year, it was pretty good. Pretty good.
So, yeah, I saw the little short with the BB gun.
Oh, with my my youngest nephew got him the Red Ryder BB gun. He's always did like the Christmas Story. A couple years ago, we got him the leg lamp.
That's like $300 according to Rob.
Not the big full size one. It was like
$280.
It was still like $70 or something like that.
No way.
Yeah, for just like a table lamp or nightstand lamp. Yeah, it was like
Yeah, the one
$70.
that's like 2 feet or 3 feet tall, something like that.
Yeah.
Dang. I was looking for one for a while and couldn't find one, except knockoffs that claimed to be full size, and they weren't. Oh, somebody woke up.
Yeah, that's pretty much his favorite movie. He'll watch that damn thing all day long.
So, Foss, what do you think of the wife's SIG?
It wasn't bad. Yeah, and I told you I hadn't shot one. I had shot one, the 365 XL before.
Yeah, you were saying you weren't sure if you.
Yeah, I rented one of those at the range. I forgot about that. But, not bad. Not sure about that red dot, but
Yeah.
the irons were on.
I'm gonna have to take it back out and.
What, he duct tape it on like he does with his Glock, or what?
No, it came pre-installed from SIG, and so it. I'm not sure if it's staying dead zero or not.
Yeah, it was way off.
So
So he doesn't like his wife. Okay. Right. Getting a picture now.
He just want to make sure he don't get shot by it.
that was actually the first red dot that I'd ever had on a pistol. We got for her. And she's like, I don't like it. I think she'd like the Holosun way better, where you have the circle and the dot. I think she'd be.
Was that a 6 MOA circle?
Oh, it was a 4.
I think it's a 4 from SIG.
Okay.
Yeah, it wasn't that big.
Well, I assume there's probably a drop down when you go to pistol, so I'm just referencing from rifle.
Well, they do offer a 6 MOA on a pistol dot. I can pull that up.
Are these battery or solar?
The SIG is
Combination.
battery only, and the Holosun is a combo.
Okay. Yeah, I've got the Holosun combo for my rifle, so which works pretty well. Or the one everybody's seen, I should say. So yeah.
So it's a Romeo 1 Pro. It has a 3 MOA. So it's actually a pretty small red dot. And you can't. What were you saying?
I think that's the same size as my sight mark that I have on my Canik.
Yeah, Holosun is 2 MOA dot and a. I can just pull out the. It's crap. It's got 6 settings. Two MOA dot and a 32 MOA circle. So, again, that's it. What, 100 yards? So, Mr. Chimont, are you back?
Yes, I am.
How is your Christmas going?
It could have been better. I was supposed to go down to my aunt's place, but with my uncle passing recently, I didn't want it to be a whole thing, and I knew it was going to get emotional, so I opted to stay home instead.
Well, can understand that kind of stuff. Again, everyone, there is a giveaway that's going to be going on probably here pretty soon. So if you haven't already, put hashtag or #, however you want to call it, tic-tac-toe board, if I can talk, tic-tac-toe board, whatever. Aegis, AEGIS, is scrolling across the bottom, and you will be entered to win a gun clothing kit. So
Did your aunt have somebody else stopping by, or hopefully she's not all alone after the loss of your uncle?
My mom and a few others were down there, so
Okay.
I just chose
Yeah,
not
that's
to
cool
go.
then.
I knew it was going to be emotional for me because he was like a father to me, and it's just a whole thing. That was the one thing that was real weird about the wake, is I assumed we were going to have a casket there with his body in it, and he was already cremated at the time, so it got really awkward. And I was just waiting. Well, it was because of that, because I was waiting for him to basically like jump out of nowhere and be like, "Haha, fooled y'all."
Yeah, wouldn't that be nice?
yeah. Completely understand that kind of stuff. That's, it's hard for a while. Never gets easy, really, when you lose somebody. It's just the grieving process, depending upon the person, can take, a little bit of time to get through. So I am going to look over, and we've got 16 people entered. So did you get anything for Christmas?
I did. It was all before Christmas. Just random stuff over the last couple of weeks for the AR I'm building and everything else like that. So, and I got myself the AR, obviously. So,
Cool.
Yesterday, I walked into one of the local gun shops, and they had a H&R 923 9-shot 22 target pistol for $1.24.
Did you get it?
Well, hell yeah, I did.
And
So I
say otherwise.
mentioned it. They also had a Charter Arms 44 special. I thought hard about that, and then they had one of the older Rossi 5-shot 38 specials that was nickel plated. So I got the H&R.
Yeah, I've been contemplating what to get the wife. You should be.
Wait a minute. You haven't got her anything yet?
Why would I? We don't do gifts for Christmas.
Oh my gosh, you dirty dog. They say things like that, but you're still supposed to do something.
See, 20 years of training.
She still loves you, but she'd love you more if you did.
No, see, the thing is you don't need one specific day of the year to do gifts. When you do gifts throughout the year on random occasions, that proves more than, I'm going to wait till Christmas and then I'm going to put us in a financial bind.
Well, when you do that anyway, and then add Christmas, how does that turn out to be a bad thing?
Well, to each his own. Just like I don't do the Valentine's crap.
You missed out, man. I tell you. I'm leaning on fancy dancy triangle pillow right now. And this thing, it's more than just a lean on pillow. Okay. You should look into this.
The only reason why you're doing that is because she doesn't want your ass on her My Pillow.
There's two parts to this gift, but yes, that's the one I can talk about. And she does get cranky when I grab hers and bunch it up behind me and to lean against the wall. She doesn't like that. So that is part of it.
So, Mr. Kingpin threw out the link for DM Foss's channel. If you guys are not subscribed to him, I would definitely think about checking out his channel. He's got way better videos than I do.
Great taste in firearm displays too.
I'm just saying, G, if you would record your wife smacking you in the back of the head, it would probably go viral.
Yeah, but then I'd end up divorced, and
Oh, come on. Me and Rob would probably watch it 1,000,000 times each just to laugh.
well, yeah. But the fact is then she'd divorce me for putting her on damn camera.
Be my ringtone.
It'd be my
Whack, whack, whack.
So
You sure asked her about that? I think you're just copping out because you just don't want to get smacked in the back of the head.
hey, woman. Artak thinks that you wouldn't divorce me if I put you on camera.
Now, tell her the rest of the truth.
There, did you hear that?
Yeah, but you didn't tell her the whole thing. Tell her the whole thing now. Be honest.
They're saying that I should video you smacking me in the back of the head and have it go viral. But it'd probably still lead to her freaking like shooting me for putting her ass on camera.
You ain't got to worry about that with that red dot.
That's right. All you have to do is step to the side.
Yeah, but she'd probably grab the jugs. That'd be my problem. She'd grab that damn jugs.
You got enough body armor on there. You might be able to take a couple and not hurt you. That's what I used to tell my wife. Shoot me in the fat spot.
Yeah, my wife doesn't want anything to do with the YouTube nonsense.
Yep, that's the way my wife is. She's like, you can do whatever the hell you want, but I don't want to be a part of it.
There are a couple videos where you can see her hands because I got her to help me out, but she won't be on camera.
My wife says, I'll hold the camera at the very most, but you ain't getting my hands on camera.
So you didn't tell her about those other videos you've been doing lately?
Right.
She doesn't need to know about the OnlyFans page that you seem to be highly invested in.
Hey, some people like hands. Some other people like feet. Rob likes Hondas. I mean, not everybody's perfect.
Well, first, Sam, I would have to have a 25 ACP for her to be able to do that. So she'd either choose a 45 Colt, 410, 12 gauge, 9 mil, or a 40 cal, or 7.62 by 39.
You can survive the 410 and the 9 mil.
Depending on which 410 she grab, if it's the Extreme Defender with the 3 discs and 9-shot pellet behind it. So Bulldog says, I've got a SIG M17 and M18. with Delta Point Pros and a SIG 320 fire control group and a Wilson Combat frame, and it has a DPP as well. So I've thought about getting the wife the Icarus Precision frame for her 320, but the thing is definitely not very cheap for that all aluminum frame.
It's not going to help fix the site either.
Well, that's what he's counting on, the site never being fixed, so he can never even survive that. So, G, are you going to come out of the closet about your Smith & Wesson love?
What Smith & Wesson love? The only one I like is I like the
Can't deny that
4006.
smile.
The 4006 is a great pistol.
Yeah, if
And
you like 10 millimeter light.
so what? I'm supposed to go with the M&P in 9mm light.
No, go 45. Be a man. Now, don't say you don't like 45 because you already been on here saying that you like a 1911.
Yep,
Okay.
I would go with a 45.
I mean,
But
come
not
on,
an
you're
M&P.
already shooting 40 Smith & Wesson. You might as well just fully convert.
He didn't like the Airweight 357 though.
I did not.
Was it a little snappy?
It was I just didn't like how the ergo on there was kind of, and especially it was kind of small for being in my hand. Yeah,
Well, it's better with those Hogue grips than with the stock grips. So it's even tougher with stock grips on it.
I bet. I bet.
yeah. The that Judge fits in my hand really nice.
It was. It was nice. It was comfortable to shoot.
What did you shoot out of it? You shot the whole range of ammo?
Foss got to go through the reflex drill. He got 410, 45 Colt, and 45 Colt snake shot.
Doesn't that shoot 45 ACP too?
No.
Oh. If you had to move clips with it?
Well, you could probably shoot 45 through it. It's just not recommended, so.
Oh, okay.
So, Uncle John says, I'd be afraid I'd drop a Smith & Wesson and put a scratch on it.
That's how I am with my Model 13 because that thing's so pristine and the bluing's so beautiful on it. I'm afraid to do anything with it.
Yeah. It's a tool. If it gets a scratch, it gets a scratch.
I know, but my Model 10 is the one I usually, it's all beat to hell and back because, I mean, it's like 90 years old.
So, let's go ahead and share the screen. We've been at this. For an hour, we've got 17 entries. Let's make this full size so everybody can. Now everyone is in the picture-in-picture mode. So let's see who is going to get the kit. Ooh, Mr. Jamie JH586.
Congrats,
Congratulations.
Jamie.
Oh,
And-
Gary's too late.
Did Gary
Congratulations.
just show up?
Yeah.
Ah, he got caught by the. So, let me share the screen. And he can. If he wants the woodland camo, the digital ACU camo, or just a plain black. So you got the black. You got your Digi camo. And your woodland camo. So let me know which one. So Mr. Jamie can let us know which one of those that he would prefer. And I do have his address, so I can go ahead and get that to him. So
He says he's still on the phone.
not a problem. Whenever he decides.
So we started a new holiday tradition or Christmas tradition. We went to the movies today.
What'd you see?
Spider-Man and Emmett was able to sit through it about 90%. Being a 2-year-old, that's pretty damn good. And then the other 10%, he was watching Paw Patrol on his mama's phone. And the movie was really good. I liked the way it panned out. It's kind of slow at the beginning, but it panned out pretty well. And it was a really good movie. Compared to all the other crap they put out, this thing right here is like Oscar rated. Not really, but I mean, compared to the other movies they've been putting out, this thing was great. Especially if you like Spider-Man. That's probably the first superhero I remember as a kid.
I think the last time I went and watched a movie was like 2001.
The Space Odyssey? Or the year?
Either or.
Okay.
No, it was the year. It was the year. The last time I went and saw a movie. 2001, maybe 2002, something like that.
It costs a lot more now to go to the movies. Not too bad. For the 4 of us, it was like $57. That's with popcorn and drinks.
Yeah, if I was going to go, I would go to one of the movie theaters that has a VIP section that only allows people over 21.
You're so old, man.
Dude, those days are. Well, I can't really say nothing. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's all kinds of theaters that got the Pee Wee Herman section.
I don't know why you'd want to be there, but that's more power to you.
You said the VIP. I'm assuming you're talking about Pee Wee. You had the VIP.
There's a guy
seats.
in there complaining about the whippersnappers making too much noise.
It was about. There's about 30 of us in their big digital theater there. There's probably 100 seats in there, so there's only about 30 of us in there watching it.
Yeah, you're absolutely correct, Gizzard. I was definitely not alive when the original Space Odyssey
Yeah, that
came
was
out.
68 or 69.
Yeah, I wasn't even a twinkle in my dad's eye at that
Really?
point.
It's that old?
Yeah, because it was right about the same time the Planet of the Apes came out.
Damn dirty apes.
That might actually come true pretty soon.
It might.
You guys heard about the monkey dog war in India, right?
Yeah, that's pretty funny. Yeah, as soon as that got posted on one of the websites, I typed in Planet of the Apes is happening on one of the news websites, and they blocked me.
Well, that's what happens when you're on CNN.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes. See, now Uncle John completely understands. That's why you go to the VIP, where where you have to be 21, because they will bring you drinks right to your seat if you want. They'll bring your popcorn right to you. You know,
Well,
you
that's
get to
not
kick back in nice recliners.
So how do you trust the people bringing you drinks?
Same way
Those
at a bar.
kids
I know, it's
making
the same
chump
thing as you go-
change.
Well,
Nah,
no,
man.
they gotta be adults.
That's how you get date raped by the weird guy bringing your stuff over.
That's how you end up being like Joe Biden, right? I
Sounds
don't-
like getting people to pump your gas to me.
Exactly.
So that brings me to a funny story.
Uh-oh.
When I was in Washington, I had to pump my own gas.
Didn't you feel a little bit overwhelmed at having to do that, and the tox and the fumes made you lightheaded and stuff?
No, but I damn well thought I was in a third world state. I was like, what the hell is this bullshit? I had to
Like,
pump
you
my
get
own damn gas.
gratification. I mean, that's like getting your big boy pants. I mean, come on, man.
Still having to pay $9 for gas too.
Actually, I got it at Costco, and it was only 10 cents more for a gallon of gas than what I would pay back and having somebody else pump my gas for me.
Probably about 340-ish.
It was like $3.50, I think.
Yeah.
Good Lord. I'd get another half gallon for that much money.
Drive for like, I don't even know how long.
5
I'm
seconds.
Bull crap. Not in my Honda.
You didn't say what you were driving, so I put it
I
in
can
your
make it
truck.
out of state with a gallon of gas.
Yeah, but then they won't let you back in. That might be a blessing in disguise there for you, Rob.
That's true.
Oh no, you can't come back once you leave, unless you're like California, where they're going to charge you state income tax anyway, even if you do leave.
We are actually.
Really?
I think that just went through last summer or fall or something.
You know, there's
Just
no
as-
way they could collect that, right?
I know.
I-
That's the-
Yeah, it sounds kind of crazy to me. So
It's just a big old.
unless the only way they could possibly do it is if you have like a state income tax, and when you decided to file as an out-of-stater, they said, okay, well, we're just not returning any of your money, and then
That's what they'll do. Yeah.
and then it would end
Right.
up in a big old court situation, and they'd lose and end up paying so much in penalties that it would cost them way more than for them to just give you your money. And so it's an idle threat that they're going to throw out there to try scaring people to not do it.
Right.
In New York, I think it's they got it based on like your house or assets. So if you're selling to move out of state, then that's where they throw an extra tax or something in.
How
From
they
what
know
I
you-
heard. So
How do they know?
I don't
moving
know.
out of state?
and that's just it. I just wouldn't tell them anyway. Like,
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm moving into my car. What's the matter to you? So but I don't know.
Uncle John says, funny, I was driving south to Oregon, stopped in Vancouver, and sat in my car waiting, thinking I was in Oregon. People in Vancouver, sometimes I think they do believe they are part of Oregon.
That's how you know you're spoiled, man.
Yeah, we hit Vancouver on the way back from Washington, and the wife was pointing out that there was snow on the side of the road, and I'm thinking, yeah, it's a rain snow mix hitting the damn windshield.
You mean the Canadians let you in with guns?
Yep. You do know that you can take firearms into other countries as long as you declare them, and the state and that other country gives you permission.
Yes, I understand that, but I thought Canadians have really strict gun control.
Well, he's a spy for the Canadians.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's way less sales tax in Oregon than in Washington. I had to pay sales tax in Washington. It was 9.4 damn % sales tax. I should have been able to show my driver's license and paid zero because I don't pay.
Sales tax in my county is 9.75%,
Well, good for you.
but we don't have.
I still
we don't
pay.
have
8.5.
8.5. We don't have a state income tax.
Dollars.
either.
Per dollar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, that's what it feels like. 8.5 cents.
And mine is 0 cents per dollar. I go to the store, it says $7.99. Guess what? I'm paying $7.99.
That's nice.
I'm not paying $7.99. Oh crap! Now I got to calculate the damn sales tax.
Well, they got tired of you people not knowing how to do math. I mean, it's
Well, I mean,
It's
they
not
the
a
old Common Core
requirement.
thing.
can't
It's
pump
not a damn
gas
it's not a damn requirement to graduate high school. Why do we got to
or
know
read
math?
either.
Oh
Read
boy,
either.
that's why you're a Glock guy.
Hey, so what's the state income tax there?
I don't know. It comes out of my paycheck.
Oh, well, that sucks. I don't have state income tax. Is your state in a deficit or is it in the black?
With the governor,
I mean, we already know you all can't do math.
You
so I
don't
mean,
know. You
No,
don't know.
this year we're pretty shit. We're pretty screwed because of all the new crap they wanted to put in and everything. But some years we get an extra kickback because we overpaid in taxes, and then
Well, that's mighty nice of them.
other years we get nothing. So we don't get that extra little kickback.
So what exactly happened to your guys' cameras there? Now, this is 2 cameras that had problems, or just the one, or what? 3.
Yeah, because it was probably close to freezing.
Oh, G23 was saying it was a beautiful day.
It was just cold.
It wasn't raining. It wasn't snowing. It was a pretty damn good day. We were at the range.
So are these cell phones or cameras?
One camera, my Canon. One Akaso. It's a fake. It's a knockoff GoPro, and then a cell phone. Both my cameras they would run for a little bit and then just shut down.
Mine, I didn't have the stand tightened down good enough, so the camera dropped down, so all you see is our guts and the bottom of our hands.
That
So
sucks. That happened to me in my last video. Got this chest rig thing, and I didn't put 2 plus 2 together, and got footage of the trees. So I only threw a small clip in the end of it. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna have to work on that next time.
So the Oregon income tax ranges between 4.75 to 9.9%, depending on your income.
and I'm in the higher.
So if you're paying 9% and then you're paying 8.5% tax.
Who pays 8.5?
Oh, that's Rob.
We
I'm sorry.
have 0 sales tax. I had to pay 9.4% when I went to Washington, and if I really wanted, I could take and get the paperwork from Washington and submit all my receipts to get my taxes back.
Well,
But
that
you can only
depends.
do that one time a year.
You can, if you're from another state, you can claim no tax if you're taking what you buy back to your state.
Yep.
If it's used within Washington state, then you they won't refund your tax.
Yeah, you can't So it used to be I had a driver's license in Oregon, and so I would go into Washington and I'd buy all my soda and stuff like that, and then I wouldn't have to pay a tax on it or pay a deposit, because in Washington you pay a 10-cent deposit on all your. So if you buy a 12-pack of soda, you're paying $1.28 in taxes.
So you used to scam them for the bottle deposit?
Yep.
So
You're like, what? Kramer, right? You pulled the Kramer trick?
and so I would get my stuff in Washington, and then I would return it in Oregon and get my deposit back, which I never paid the deposit for.
Goddamn criminals.
Some people, I bet you there's people making a living doing that.
Especially if you lived in Portland or any the Dalles or Hood River, and you go across the Columbia River and shop right there in Washington. Yeah. But there's people in Washington that will come over to Oregon, and they'll buy their big ticket items over here in Oregon. They'll come down here and buy their TVs or their beds and stuff like that, and then they take them back to Washington because that $1,000 TV is $1,000.
Well, you're supposed to report those when you come back to if you bring it back to Washington State, they want you to report that and pay tax on it.
Yeah, how many people do you think really do that?
Nobody.
I'm saying because there's a lot of mofos in Vancouver. They come across into Oregon, into Portland and Portland surrounding areas that buy crap and then take it right into Washington. So and now it used to be you'd get a nickel per can or bottle, and now it's a dime per can or bottle. So
A nickel in New York.
Man, we get scammed the hell out of them. Those of us in the states that don't have that, we just send them all the G and then split the cost. We can bankrupt Oregon.
Except for the shipping. That's
Well,
where it
yeah.
gets you.
No, not if you curse
I
the
thought
king.
that was explained in the Seinfeld episode.
Ooh, I don't watch that shit.
Has anybody got a friend with a mail truck?
Yeah, I did. I saw the mailman do that and try to run himself over. It didn't work out too well.
So
Rob, does that mean that your license plate on the back of your Honda says "Ass Man"?
That's funny. That's funny. As a joke, I could probably roll with that, but having kids and stuff, it's probably not ideal.
Oh, I thought your kids were all grown.
They are.
What makes
I
the
still got a
difference?
reputation to keep, though. So I even got a nice sticker for my bike, but now I don't have a bike, but for my bike that I've been wanting to put on for years, but wait until kids are gone. Now I need another bike to put it on, but it's a pretty cool sticker. See if I can find it.
It's not late Christmas yet. It's still Christmas.
well, depending upon where you are, it's could be 7:35 p.m.
That's
So
not
that
late.
could be considered late for some people. Some people that don't stay up till midnight, that could be a late night.
If you're 90,
So when I have to go to work, I go to bed at like 7:30, 8 o'clock because I wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning. So
well, it makes sense if that's what time if you go to bed at 4 or 5.
I go to bed between 2 and 4 and get up at 9 o'clock to go to work.
yeah. So I guess I need to scroll back and look. Did Jamie pick what color that he wanted?
I haven't seen him say anything about it.
Pretty sure he said just send me the black one. Not him. Send me the black one.
Yeah. That's what he completely said.
I wonder how much shipping it would be if we try to send Rob to him.
Well, if you can get a flat rate, if it fits, it
Good
ships.
box, right? Yeah. I mean, we could chop him up a little bit. You don't mind that, do you, Rob?
Hey.
So-
But
So for Jamie, this is the woodland camo.
I really can't see. Is that like the blue, the black, and the gray?
Yeah, I think.
Okay.
And then this is the Digi camo.
ACU.
Yeah, ACU.
Somebody got paid big bucks for that trash.
And then
probably the worst you can afford.
and then just the straight black, no camo pattern. So let me know what color you want.
I got the blue camo, blue, black, gray camo one.
Yeah, the woodland.
Yeah, well, they call it woodland, but yeah, the blue.
Yeah,
Well, shouldn't woodland be like green, brown,
you would think.
black? I mean, that black and stuff, that's more like an urban or navy urban or something. I don't know. You know what I mean? That don't make much sense to me.
And then the one I have is just the plain jet black. So hey woman, light me up a cigarette.
No, please. No, thank you. God, you're a piece of work.
Wait till she snaps on his ass. All we'll see is her hand smacking the back of his head on a video.
That could happen one day.
I believe it will. Call me woman. I got a name, mofo. Bah!
Okay, so I started calling her a woman because we were at a grocery store. And I was calling her by her name. Never did she answer. Like other women in the store were kind of looking and everything. And then when I said woman, she turned around and said what? So from then on out, I just say woman.
What did you do to embarrass her where she wouldn't answer you?
Absolutely nothing.
She didn't give you the caveman speech yet.
What the hell's the caveman speech?
Yeah, that whole me man, you woman, woman.
Oh. Okay.
Wow.
Can you do those voices again, Rob, just for posterity?
Yeah, but it's $2.99 a minute.
It's still cheaper than your tax rate.
Sam of Anarchy says, light your own damn cigarette.
Just another way he's trying to take her out first. Oh man, I can't wait for dinner to be over. Prime rib, because then I can get into my little Captain Morgan. Oh yeah, everybody gets kicked out, and
The Captain
good times
Morgan
can begin.
So, Foss, what did you think about how tinted those windows are?
Yeah, we met up at Cabela's, G23, and myself. Walked around for a little bit, and then he followed me back to my place and backed into the driveway so we could load up stuff. And I went to jump in the passenger seat, opened the door, and his wife was sitting there. I never saw her.
He ain't allowed to go out by himself.
No, we were going to stay a second night at the hotel, but the hotel was
He got the neighboring city cleared out a homeless camp and stuck him in a hotel in the next city over. And G23 got that hotel.
That's nice. That's
Yeah.
real nice.
He's
So-
really trying to kill that lady.
So did that city did they try to transfer him to California next?
So when I did my live, yeah, there was 6 times that the cops had been there by the time I finished up the live, and by like 10 o'clock at night, they'd already been there 8 times.
What are they all taking turns with the chick downstairs?
They were looking for some people, I guess, that had warrants or something.
Meth is a hell of a drug, but did they think that was in Portland where it was legal?
I guess. And truly, it's not. People think that it's legal. What Oregon did was they decriminalized possession of narcotics up to 1 gram. But if you get caught, then you are forced to do drug rehab. So I see Mr. Fiend Dog has jumped in. Mr. Mario has jumped in. So Merry Christmas, everyone.
Who pays for that forced rehab?
You know who pays for it.
Me,
Mhm.
the damn taxpayer.
Damn pricks.
Yeah, it's the damn taxpayers that pay for that. You're welcome. Because everybody
That's
knows.
why I think taxes should be optional. If
Everybody
you don't
knows.
use the service, you shouldn't have to pay for the service. It's like
Every-
people like you that never had a kid. I don't see why you should have to pay for kids. You know, at the school.
Exactly.
Personally. Yeah, when people say, "Oh, society and this and that," that's not the point. If you start something, you finish it. It ain't everybody else's damn job.
Could you imagine how much paperwork would be involved to do that? It would be insane. And it's not like we ain't got the inmates running the insane asylum already.
But
As a taxpayer, I expect the school system to put out smarter kids, not these idiots that they've been sending out.
well, Oregon decided to make it even crappier, so
Yeah, let's set all of our children up to fail. That makes no damn sense.
yep. Oh, because of the COVID and not going to school for a year, of having to do it, school from home, you may not have gotten all the proper education that you needed. So we're not going to make you have to learn how to read or write or do math.
Well, it
Take
does
action.
make sense if you want a dependent and docile generation.
Exactly.
Somebody really easy to control.
It makes a lot more sense if you're just priming a communist takeover too.
So I guess I can stop that banner.
Man, this is some of the best mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese is always delicious.
Oh, not if my
Rick is
sister makes
just
it.
nuts. The guy is so un-American. Like, I could make out with this mac and cheese. You know
You
what I
probably
mean?
are.
That's how good it is. Like, oh my god.
So what you're saying is that you have a bathtub full of mac and
Oh
cheese,
yeah, baby. It ain't easy being cheesy.
and two
Wait,
guys,
wait.
you be in that bad boy.
With all the crazy shit nowadays, can I marry this?
Yeah, why not?
Probably.
Oh,
Yeah.
sweet, man.
Um,
I'm going to need a minute.
oh. So,
My sister thinks she makes the best mac and cheese, and it's just terrible. I just eat it because she went through the hassle to make it and have us come over. So, but her mac and cheese is not all that great.
Should have said something. I could have sent you some mac and cheese instead of zip ties.
Shit. Yeah, you should have sent me some of that prime rib. I'm down with dead cow.
Oh, you seen that, huh?
I seen that prime rib. Yeah, we had our traditional. What we do here, or what I used to do, and what I did this year is we had Cornish hens. Victoria whipped it up. I told her how to do it and watched her do it, and they turned out pretty good. We're kind of odd. We usually do like turkey and ham on Thanksgiving, and then turkey and ham on Christmas. And I got tired of having turkey and ham everywhere I went, so we said we'll do Cornish hens at the house, and then on New Year's we'll do a ham.
Aren't those little bitty things? Those Cornish hen things?
they can be a pretty good size.
I'm pretty sure they used to serve us that in like mess halls all the time. It was like
No.
toxic chicken. It wasn't toxic. I'm sure it was good for you, but they were like miniature. Like
Yeah, they're about half the size of a regular
what the
chicken.
hell is that? You know what I mean? Like,
I had, figuring that we all can eat one each, so you got to get 4 of them, or for the 4 of us. Even Emmett can eat, he can eat one by itself. So then you throw on the mashed potatoes and the green bean casserole. I like green bean casserole. And didn't as a kid, I do as an adult. Some carrots. But yeah, I can eat mashed potatoes all day. Oh, and we had shrimp cocktail too.
sounds good.
It was. That's why I believe everybody's asleep. Everybody's in a coma.
Is daughter happy for Christmas?
Which one?
I don't know. How many you got, stud?
2.
I see we've got Burnaby Sanchez who's joined us out in the crowd. Welcome, everyone. Merry Christmas. And I'm going to give away a second one.
Yay. Is that your cat?
Probably. Mr. Fiend Dog.
Fiend Dog.
Congrats, Fiend Dog.
Yeah. How many did he give you, G? Like 20?
I wish.
You would keep them for yourself, wouldn't you?
I am addicted to. I would. Yes. You can never have enough cleaning kits.
On the top, I would want one in the house. I want one upstairs, one downstairs. I want one in the gun room, one up here in the bedroom, one in the car, and one in my range bag. So yeah, I know how you feel.
I just
online. Half of you guys don't even clean your guns anyway.
I always clean my guns. A clean gun is a happy gun.
I said that, and the wife yelled in the background, "Yes, you can. You can have too many damn cleaning kits." I no, you cannot. So, woodland camo. The digital ACU camo, or the plain jet black. Let me know, Fiend Dog. And then email me email me if I can figure out. There we go. Email me with your address and what color you want. Both Jamie and Fiend Dog, and I will get those out to you guys. So, Fiend Dog says he wants the jet black one.
That's a good choice. If I won, I would have went with that one.
Yeah, hell, you've won one, and you've bought one.
Yeah. Well, the one I bought was so much more better than the one I won. It had a lot more. It had the whole cleaning kit in it.
Yeah, I didn't say. I think the one you won was just the cleaner and lube.
It had the lube. It had the cloth in it, and it had the the AR cleaning toothbrush. I used the hell out of it. I just cleaned. I did my yearly winter cleaning on 200 something guns, and I still got 75% of all that stuff left.
The gun toting pacifist says, "Did I miss the giveaway?"
Twice.
Both.
Twice.
And yesterday's pomade shows up. So Tread just showed up. So sorry guys, you missed both of the cleaning kit giveaways. So okay. So Jamie says that he'll take whatever. The woodland is fine with him. So
Make sure he knows woodland isn't true woodland.
yeah, it's a black, blue, gray kind of crazy thing. So
It looks good.
Miss Gunpowder Beauty is out in the crowd. So welcome and Merry Christmas, everyone. You are welcome, Fiend Dog. So
Gun prices in my area have settled almost back to normal.
that's always a good thing. I've seen them becoming a little more reasonable, and that sucks. Yesterday's, I completely understand what you're going through. I 14 days. I had to go through that BS. Burnaby says, "Who likes eggnog?" Now, are we talking spiked eggnog? Or are we talking about just regular eggnog? Or are we talking about like pumpkin eggnog?
What? Nasty. I like it. If it's spiked, then I'll eventually don't care what it tastes like.
I've never had it.
You never had what, eggnog?
Nope.
I like eggnog in moderation, but don't care for the spike stuff. Don't like cream and alcohol mixed together very much.
You don't like
rum?
liqueur?
I thought it had rum in it.
Well, yeah, but it's
Okay.
if you're the eggnog would be like a liqueur. You know, if you're doing the spike, be like, if you're drinking like tequila rose, that strawberry liqueur tequila, or if you're drinking like Kahlua, those they're a liqueur. They have a different taste than if you're actually just drinking like a 12-year-old rye whiskey.
I agree with you, Bernie. God, let's just go straight to the alcohol.
Going straight to that mac and cheese pan.
I thought you done married the damn thing.
About to.
Well, everyone who's under the RoRo restrictions, I am sorry to hear that. It sucks, and hope you guys get to feeling better. So, I do know, I don't know if everyone watches his channel, but 45 Alpha Charlie Papa is still in the hospital with COVID. And the last update, he was still in the, I think, ICU. So if you guys can keep him in your thoughts and prayers, especially Christmas and everything, and can't be with his family. So
Yeah, that sucks. He does his updates, or
His
somebody's
wife
doing his updates on his
His
Instagram
wife.
page. Okay.
his wife has been doing the updates, and one of his buddies has been helping with doing some video content on his page, so that there's still some videos that get put out every once in a while. So, you know,
Okay, now I'm getting ultimatums.
either get off or get smacked around. Is that the ultimatum the wife's giving you?
I
Nope.
think it's her or the mac and cheese.
Pretty much. She says, basically, I'll marry the mac and cheese, but not her. So it started a bunch of shit out there. So
Ooh.
I grabbed the big scoop and ran.
That sound was him getting smacked.
Yeah, so I don't know how much more mac and cheese I'm going to be getting. So
0.
we'll see.
She'll throw that shit out to the
I'll have to
homeless
hide
people
the
out
rest of this shit.
He's
Try
gonna
to
not
pick her
pay.
off, so she'll forget about it.
So,
there. Rob, the
Mr.
only
Boss,
person.
are you gonna be doing your overnight show tonight?
No,
Or
it's
is it off week?
off week.
Ooh, so that means New Year's Day. You gonna ring in the new year doing your show?
I guess so.
I just figured I'd, ask the question because I know people are gonna be asking. So,
So am
Yeah,
I the only
nobody's
one
asking.
planning on having a good time tonight? I mean, what's going on here, guys?
well, all you're doing is eating mac and cheese. How is that having a good time?
Oh, that's a damn good time.
We don't know if he's eating it or not.
I'm gonna go with he is because he does not have a salad close to him. So.
It's already gotten smaller.
And that's what she says.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
Oh, so Gunpowder Beauty says, don't forget to spoil your firearms with an American-made display from R&L Displays. So,
Yep. That girl
Yeah,
rocked.
Gary just dropped a video on Arundel's displays
did he?
just now. Yeah.
check that out.
I see Uncle Jim's live, so
You guys get any strange gifts?
no gifts.
Yeah, should have been a better boy. Got a strange package on her porch. Bunch of cat food. Had like $40 in it.
And all you
So-
sent me was some zip
About it.
ties?
That's weird.
Fiend Dog was asking if there's a display for his revolver. What kind of revolver do you have?
No, absolutely hell no, Warsaw. That's a hell no. $686 plus.
It'll probably work. It.
I was gonna say, if it will hold yours,
That's what I was pulling up here. Sure. That's a Ruger Super Black Hawk 44 Magnum. It'll hold that.
and I can tell you that
Nice.
thing looks really, really sexy in person.
My first 357 was a Ruger Black Hawk.
Yep.
Not sure where my picture of my Taurus is. I don't think I have it labeled. Oh, hang on here. Let me. Oop, I'm all screwed up here. So, no. There we go. And the Taurus 65, it holds that one very well.
So,
America.
and he says if not, then it would definitely hold his Ruger Security 6. And somebody wants to know if that is a. It looks pretty good. It looks just like a Glock.
Glock wishes.
Yeah, I had pictures of some other pistols, but I didn't like how they came out, so I need to take some different pictures.
So, Warsaw says, wonder how it would hold a PT-92. I would say it would hold a 92 real easy. Because it wouldn't be that. The weight wouldn't be too much. So Mike says, did you hear that Ruger are gonna do a bird head for the Wrangler? No, I have not. Has anyone else heard that?
I have not. Wouldn't surprise me if they did, though.
I think it would probably look pretty cool if they did. So, but yeah, I haven't heard anything.
I mean, it would make sense considering they're trying to compete against Heritage for that market share. So
Now I'm stuffed.
That's she never said that.
Gotta have a lower need to eat pie, man. Like 3 different kinds. I don't even know what they are. And then one's got Girl Scout cookies, like the Thin Mint crust or whatever type thing that was made. Some type of chocolate. I don't know. Homemade frosting stuff with candy canes in it. Oh man, that's the one I showed earlier. That's the one I got mine. A couple others. Oh, I'm gonna be bloated. Looks like I'm pregnant later.
So
44 mags still almost going for $1 a round.
I can't even find it around here at all.
Really? It's did you go to Ammo Seek?
There's a couple local places that we have that. Well, I usually don't go internet pricing, but I'm like I don't need it obviously because I don't own 44 Magnum. But yeah, like the local shops that I'm around, they don't have 44 mag, they don't have 357, and they don't have 38 special at all.
Norma had 38 special on sale on their website. I think it was like $26 a box. You can order directly from Norma and Federal and CCI now.
Yeah. I'm assuming a lot of the shortage has to do with the fact that Ohio is a straight wall cartridge state for hunting. So,
All right. Getting up to $1.10.
it could possibly. Gun toting pacifist says he's seeing 38 special back in stock. So, congrats, Carrie, on being a grandpa. So,
Target Sports ammunition or whatever has 357 Magnum, but it's like $50 a box. No 44 though.
so it looks like Fiend Dog says he just ordered a stand, a full size pistol stand.
Oh, well, thank you for your order. Definitely get that out at the earliest possibility to you. So,
Monday.
good news is everything I ship lately has been flying. Like I got special privilege, so don't know if that'll keep up after the holiday, but hopefully it won't take too long. So once it is shipped, you'll receive an email with a tracking number as well. So thank you for your purchase. I do appreciate it, and definitely let us know how it turns out, what you think.
So we all know the
Send them
reason
pictures. Sorry,
why we all know the reason why they go flying out of New York. It's because that you're well connected. I mean,
I can't speak of those things, but you know, you never know.
and what were you gonna say, Foss?
I was just gonna say, if you have a RNL display stand, send them a picture of your gun on it, so they can see how it looks. And some of the pictures on his websites are customer guns.
Well, hell, Rob, why don't don't you just get in your Honda and drive it over to him?
Now that's customer service right there.
I mean, it's just going to Pennsylvania.
He's in PA. Yeah,
Yeah.
I want pie.
Chocolate or pumpkin?
That chocolate one.
Pumpkin.
What kind of question is that? Do I want pie? And she's acting like I don't know there's a third one out there.
Oh, see, the fact that you said you were going to marry the mac and cheese disqualified you from getting the third option.
Probably did. Probably did.
That's what you
Yeah,
get.
no, if he's in PA, it probably wouldn't take too long, actually, for it to ship out. What side of PA? East, west, north, south?
Probably smack dab in the middle. Because you didn't give that option.
Possibly.
He says, I don't have a water feature to use as a backdrop.
I think he's making fun of an obnoxious one. He has a lot of pictures in front of his water feature.
Mm-hmm. There's a couple other of them that do like the water feature kind of. So he says Poconos area.
Okay. So, the Gunks near there? Is he familiar with the Gunks?
I don't know.
Rock climbing, all that type of stuff. Well, actually, I probably shouldn't even. Never mind.
I was gonna say,
I
what
don't
are
want to shock the guy.
you trying to get him to just say, "Hey, here's my damn address. Come visit me."
Depends how. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we'll mail it either way. But if you were like an hour and change, I might have been able to drop it off personally. Well, I've been looking for an excuse to get back out there anyway. So it's been a little while, but I don't know about winter.
Yeah, your Honda doesn't have that good a ground clearance.
Not worried about that. Just the climbs, with the water and everything, especially some of the cracks. So be a little trickier.
Those Flintstone floorboards you got too.
Hey man, it keeps you in shape. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah, but it's hell on stopping though.
Stopping's overrated.
How many calluses you go through a year on your feet?
0. He burns right through them.
That's what I'm saying.
Burnaby says, "Ouch! Honda jokes launched." Yeah. Rob typically is the butt of a lot of jokes around here. I don't know why.
He takes them good.
Hey man, hey, comes with the territory. That's fine. Everybody's jealous in my Honda. I know how it is. I mean, crap. Even DM was, or Foss was excited to get his baby back.
So Burnaby says that he's sure one display will fit in your Honda. Not anymore, but just one.
I know that's not true. Because the second day of Rod of Iron, I used my Honda instead of my truck to save gas, like big gas money. And I was able to fit like a box of boxes in there. So I don't even know how many. Like at least like 40, 50.
That's great when they're all dragging behind you all because they fell out of the floorboard.
Hey, and that included the canopy, and chairs and even a fold up table. I fit all that in a Civic. Cooler, little heater, firearms. Oh yeah.
But what he's not telling you is that was the tow vehicle. He had to use the truck to tow the Honda
Hey man, you know,
because no one else was fitting in the car.
there was just enough room for the lady.
So
I did lead the cinder blocks though.
Bulldog says, "Who needs a pedicure when you have Rob's Honda?"
Yes. Nice. Thank you.
Merry Christmas, Jamie, and get to feeling better and enjoy your family. I will text you or call you. So I'm not even going to repeat that one. I'm just going to put it on the screen and let Rob read it.
Oh.
That cut
You
like a
know,
knife.
because she's so cool, I'm just gonna let that one go. I don't know, maybe, you know, she slipped, hit her head. I don't know. I'm gonna let it go because it can't be.
A little stabby stab there going on.
Ooh, a little slice of heaven right there. Maybe. I'll let you know.
Is it chocolate mousse?
Something. It's that Girl Scout graham cracker or Girl Scout crust. The soft or the center. I don't know what it is. It's good. That's what it is. Damn. Yeah, I'm gonna need a minute.
How's it going, Big Al? Hope you had a Merry Christmas. So, anyone else have anything they want to talk about?
Nothing in particular.
I sent the gun-toting Patriot.
What was the biggest news story of last year?
Joe Biden's still alive.
I kind of answered this last night, but I don't know. I'm pretty torn on what could be the biggest news story for this year. I mean, could it be that the military ruled the bump stocks are not machine guns, and I believe it was the 6th that also agreed with that? Or is it the Rittenhouse confirming self-defense? You know, many a different.
About January 6th.
That was a good story, but it's nothing like what people are trying to make it out to be, you know.
Well, that's the whole point of it. Like, that's the biggest, probably fake news story I can think of that's really publicly out there. But yet people, on the other side of it still want to call it an insurrection or whatever the hell. And, a bunch of people went to kill people and, everybody there was lucky to be alive type crap. So, but obviously being there, firsthand knowledge, I know all that's crap. There was a few people that, did more than what the majority came for. I'd state that, but there's a few people in every group, you know what I mean? So, but the fact that they blew it out like it is, and it's still that way, and like it seems like at this point that's going down in history books like that, that's like a big F you to the general public as far as what's really happened. I mean, even when they tried to say like Trump encouraged people to like march on it and stuff, like they twisted how he said it, like, because I heard it, you know what I mean? So I just the whole switch up narrative and fake crap. I don't know. I think, you know, the Rittenhouse, the Sixth, and probably COVID are like the biggest freaking things. The Rittenhouse, obviously, for the defense aspect, but the other two is just the fact of how blatantly bullshit our news is. Like, blatant bullshit, you know? I don't know. That's all I bring it up for, because I forgot. I felt like an idiot when we talked about it the other day, and I didn't even consider like January 6th, because, you know, a lady died. You know, I'd be in jail if I shot a lady busting through my window like that unarmed. So I don't know, but and the way they turned everything on the public, or, you know, on us, I guess we're all a bunch of crazy terrorists now. Like, really? You know, I don't know.
Well, I mean, it depends on what you mean by biggest story of the year. If you're talking about 2A in general, or if you're talking about just general stories, because I would say January 6th for sure would be the general. If we're talking about specifically 2A, it would have to be the Rittenhouse verdict.
And I'd probably agree with you.
I'd say for the 2A would be the multitude of states that got constitutional carry this year is a bigger deal than Kyle Rittenhouse. The fake news blew up Kyle Rittenhouse because he had an AR-15, and that fell into their narrative, how they want to say that people don't need AR-15s. So I'd say if we want to look at it real positively, it would be the multitude of states that got constitutional carry, because that's not just one person having the right to defend themselves. Millions of people in multiple states now have that constitutional right.
That's some damn good mac and cheese.
And then non-2A, I'd say it would be the no one covering the Epstein's case. What's her name? Maxine?
Yeah, Ghislaine Maxwell.
Yeah, Maxwell. None of the news channels is covering that, because that's going to out thousands of Hollywood pedophiles and heads of state, and even some asshat Republicans as well as Democrats. Bill Gates, Tom Hanks, a couple big people like that.
Steven Spielberg.
Yep, Spielberg.
So, Mr. Foss, what do you think the biggest stories are?
Well, I think the biggest story was probably the January 6th, just because it had it was what all the stories were politically driven. The January 6th story, Rittenhouse was important because of the self-defense part, but it was a local news story that got blown out for political reasons. The Constitution, the states getting constitutional carry was important, but it was kind of because those were covered like local stories, so they weren't they weren't the big national blow up like other stories were. And I'm not saying what should be or shouldn't have been. I'm just saying the way that they were portrayed in the news. Excuse me. And then the whole Epstein thing. Nothing will come of it. You won't hear anything about it. You won't hear who was involved. I think she probably will survive, just because of the big story that Epstein's death made. But he killed himself and was never covered. So I don't think anything will really become of that, even though it should, just because of all the power brokers involved.
Then another one I was thinking, because I said it last night, was the SCOTUS picking up the New York State pistol and rifle, and hearing that, yeah, we may not get the actual verdict ruling until 2022, possibly. But them actually hearing it and everything, I tend to think that was a pretty big case, and it potentially has probably the most effect, to the most ability to affect multiple states. And congrats, Big Al, on getting his Henry Pump Action 22. And then he's getting another Henry 223-556 NATO long range long ranger lever action will be in mid-January. That should be some nice rifles there. And Big Al has a pretty good channel out there. I do like watching his videos for the content. So I would definitely say to check him out. So I don't really have much more to really talk about, and let some people go hang out with family and friends. So I wish everyone a Merry Christmas, and start off with T-Mont. You want to plug your channel, then Artac can follow up.
Yeah, it's the Minute Tupperware. I'll be doing a top 10 list of 2A cases throughout the past year, what the best 10 was and whatnot, come next Friday. And then I'll also be doing a couple different things throughout the week then.
Artac?
Got lots of things scheduled for the channel. Some more gun reviews for Christmas presents and stuff like that. And wish everybody Merry Christmas.
Mr. Rob D., the New York Outcast.
All right. Well, thanks for joining us. Thanks for having me. Merry Christmas, everybody. Happy New Year. Also appreciate the order I got there from Fiend Dog. So, yeah, don't let them show you up, fellas, ladies. There's plenty more where he got his. So things are still on sale. And other than that, just like to say thank you for the gun gods to show the truth about G23 and how much he loved shooting those M&Ps. And,
The M&P sucked.
Okay, guys.
Yeah,
The
sure.
4006 was great.
You can say what you want. The smile says it all.
Okay.
It was a grin.
All people
What-
got to do is watch the video and look at that smile, like
It was a
like
grin.
you got your first kiss or something. Please, please.
Oh, it was a grin.
Hopefully, we get them converted. Yeah, it's a long road, but we'll get there, folks.
Yep. So, Mr. Foss,
Yeah. I don't have any videos set to come out. There's a couple that I keep meaning to make that I just haven't gotten around to. Yeah. I dropped links to everybody that's been on the chat a little bit earlier. So if you scroll back up, you can find their links. And trying to find Big Al, it always takes me a while to get his. So let's see if I can find it while I'm talking. Check out people in the side chat there. A bunch of them have channels or making content. Find somebody new, or better yet, start making videos yourself, because you never know who wants to hear what you have to say.
yep. So, I have some more videos coming out. I may have to rethink if I'm gonna put out any Smith & Wesson videos, because I wouldn't want Rob's head to get any larger than it already is.
Yeah, but
That's what she said.
And Merry Christmas, everyone.